Hello, Art Boss friends. My Create What You Want group friends are all here. Welcome back. So, hey, let me see a me. I want to see a me in the comments if any of these that I'm going to say make sense to you, or if you can identify any of these if they sound familiar to you. So, you wake up this Monday morning. It's Monday. You wake up, you're positive, you are ready to start the day. You are going out with your to-do list and you are ready to be a mover and shaker. You feel good, you've got everything situated. You get the best intentions to get everything done on that to-do list that you've made, and you're organized, and then something throws you off. Something throws you off your game and you're not getting the list done, right? So maybe other people, you get a call from your kids, they need something. Other people's requests pop up and needs get in the way. You have a task plan that maybe you think it's going to take an hour. So you've blocked out an hour in your schedule and you're like, okay, I'm going to do this at this time, and then the next hour you have something else on your schedule, and that one task that you plan to only take an hour takes 3 hours. I don't know about you, me, I'm gonna say me there. Or maybe you fall down the rabbit hole being you're on your social media, and here you are, you're going to create one post and one thing after another. It leads to this entire thing, and 3 hours is gone without you even knowing it. And really, your only intention was to go in and make a couple posts on your social media. Same thing happens with your email, right? You get in your email, you're like, okay, I need to email this person back. And then you click on a couple more emails, and lo and behold, a whole hour has gone by, and it was just supposed to take you 15 minutes to get that email done. There's so many things that can get us off track. And then really by the end of the day, we're just frustrated and we feel exhausted and disappointed with ourselves. And it becomes one of those days where we just look at the day and we don't feel like we've gotten anything done. Give me a me if that's you, or me, because that's me. I'm going to say it's me. So I appreciate you guys being here today. We're going to be talking about some time paradigms, and really how when you live like that, when you repeat that every day, it just feels like you're living in Groundhog Day. Groundhog Day. And it's called I call it the never enough time paradigm. And we want to talk about how we can get out of that, how we can get over that. So please give me a heart or a like, say hi as you're signing in. If you're watching this in replay, please tell me hello. I love knowing who's here. And I hope you guys had a fantastic holiday weekend. For those of you who are here in the States, it was Thanksgiving weekend. We all have friends who are abroad, and their Thanksgiving has already happened or still coming. But I really appreciate you taking the time out to be here on Monday. So the never enough time paradigm, the great news is this problem is totally solvable. This is not a problem that you have to live with every day. We can change this. And today I'm going to give you two really powerful time paradigm mindset shifts. That's what I'm giving you today. That is what we are talking about today in Create What You Want with Shauna St. Jean. When you can apply these, big things are going to happen. Big things that are going to happen that are going to move you forward. Good things. Changes in your reality that are going to help you move up that mountain and progress towards your goal. And then because you feel like you're getting stuff accomplished, you're going to feel more energized and even more jazzed and ready to get stuff done, because it sets up a cycle, that cycle of success, right? Wins create more wins. And that's what we want to do, is build that momentum. So when you are managing time and changing your paradigms, we really need a different approach. We need a different approach. Instead of, just trying harder, right? Or trying to be more organized, or working harder for longer hours where you start work earlier and you work later. We need something different than that. I don't know about you, but that is not a solution. For me, that those are not solutions. They've never worked before. So show me some fire Show me some fire if you are ready for another solution, another option for a better, powerful, positive time paradigm. Give me some fire. I want to see fire. So, welcome to Mindset Monday here at Create What You Want with Shauna St. James. I'm Shauna St. James, and I'm Shauna St. James, the empowered painter and founder of Creative Jumpstart. And really, I've coached thousands of artists, thousands of artists and creatives and makers on how to change their mindset so they can achieve their goals and create what they love in their life, to create a life they love. I help you get the mindset you need to succeed. That is what I'm doing. So please say hi again as you're showing up or you're coming by, dropping by. I always love to see who's here. So if you want to grow, or maybe you want to start a business, or maybe you're just needing to bust through creative blocks, or you want to price and sell your work with confidence, your artwork and your products that you create, and you want to charge what they're worth instead of giving them away, right? Giving them away or underpricing them, and you want to earn more money, and you really want to take all those thoughts and dreams and make them a reality. If you are ready for that, then this is what you need. You are in the right place. Hey, Ira, good to see you. Thanks for coming by. So what is this group for? This group, Create What You Want with Shauna St. James, is about giving you the mindsets you need for success, what you need to succeed, the mindset you need to succeed. Everything you can ever want to create in your life, in your business, art, whatever it is, starts with your mindset. It starts with your mindset. Your mindset is the foundation to everything. It's what everything else is built on. So here's how it works. I want you to think of yourself as if you are on a hiking expedition. You're a hiker and you are on an expedition, and your goal, the goal that you want to achieve, is to reach the summit. So think about that. At the peak of a very tall mountain is whatever goal that you want to achieve. Just like if you were a hiker, the goal is to reach the summit. And your mind is like a backpack. It's actually like that backpack. It's like a backpack that you're, hey, Lisa, good to see you. And it has all the gear and supplies and tools that you are going to need for the climb up to the summit, the ascent up to the summit to reach your goal. Your mind is like the backpack that you're carrying with you as a hiker to try to make it to the summit. So what you carry in that backpack, think about this, ultimately determines whether you're going to make it to the top of that mountain, whether you're going to achieve your goal or not. That is how important what is in your backpack matters, because otherwise you're going to get stuck along the way, or maybe you're not going to make it at all. Your mind is like a backpack, and what is in your mind matters. So you have to have the right gear, the right tools, the right supplies, the right team to help you make it to the summit. That is how important mindset is to achieving our goals. That is how imperative it is. So today we are making some mindset shifts around time, because we really want to stop living in Groundhog Day. Talked about that, where just every day you feel like you're grinding it out, but you're not getting anything done. Has anybody had those days? Hello, I've had those days, and it's exhausting, and we want to get rid of that. So we want to be total creative badass time bosses. That's what I'm calling us. We want to be creative badass time. We want to move up the mountain towards our goal. And we want to start managing our time, because that is crucial to making it up the mountain. The key to managing your time effectively is to change the way you think about it. We've got to change the way we think about time. Have you ever caught yourself saying something like, oh yeah, I don't have enough time for that. Oh yeah, no, I could never get that done. There's not enough time. There's no time. I don't have the time. I use that phrase, I admit, I use it way too much. It is a habit I am trying to break. It's a mindset shift we need to make. So Two big mindset shifts that are going to totally change how you relate to time, how you manage time, how you control time, how you deal with time. The first big mindset shift is you have exactly the amount of time you need to get what you want done. You have exactly the amount of time you need to do what you want to do or to get done what you want to get done. So when you think about that, that changes everything, right? Because what we want to do with our time is truly completely up to us. It is all within our control. Embrace the idea that you're not a victim of time, that time isn't controlling you. You have a choice to control what you do with your time, how we spend it. You have total control by making decisions whether you're going to drop what you're doing or let go of the plan you had for the day to do something else. Sometimes it feels so awkward to really start owning that. But because we get accustomed to being in the pattern of doing what everybody else asks for us, living up to all those other expectations that we kind of forget. Sometimes we forget that we are in control of our own time. And whether we will like it or not, every hour, every day, every minute, we are making a choice. Even though sometimes it feels like the choice is out of our control, that is the choice we're making, to let go of that control. So I want you to think about the mindset shift that you have exactly the amount of time you need to get done what you want to get done. You do. You do. The second big mindset shift is I want you to empower yourself by focusing your energy on what you want to do, what you want to accomplish, not what you don't have enough time to do. You catch that? For example, let me give you an example. Let's say you've registered for a training course, right? You've registered for a course that's going to help you. It's going to get you towards your business goals. And maybe it's a new tech skill, or you're learning how to, manage a new social media platform, or it's a new software, whatever it is, you get the idea. You've paid for this program and you're ready to do it. Or maybe you've even registered for it and it's free. It doesn't have to be a paid program, right? But it's something that's going to change your business. But you catch yourself saying, either to yourself or others, I don't know how I'm going to get this done. I don't have enough time to do this training I signed up for. What was I thinking? Have you ever done that? That's me. What you're really saying is, I'm choosing not to make time to do this training. That's what we're really saying. Can you hear the difference? Can you hear the difference between the first sentence, where you're giving up your power and your responsibility, really, and you're not taking ownership of your role in how you spend your time? That is what we don't want to do. It's not easy. It's not easy to really come up against that and own that term, that we are being a victim, that we're letting ourselves be victims. We want to let go of that, because when we do, amazing things can happen. You're going to have total control of where you're spending your time, what you're doing day in and day out, and you're going to start to see results. You're going to see what making different choices can do for you. You're going to see that there are different choices you can make with your time. Just the awareness gives you an opportunity to really change what you're doing each day and where you're spending that time. You just have to pay attention and be aware. And you can do that by making those two big mindset shifts. The time paradigm victim, right? We don't want to do that. I don't have enough time to do this training I signed up for. Or you're going to make the mindset shift that you have exactly the amount of time that you need for what you want to get done. And you're going to focus on what you want to get done, not what you don't want to have time for. Those two things means that you're going to be the creative badass time boss, which that sounds like, instead of saying, I don't have time to do this training, blah, 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 you're saying, you know what, this training is a priority. What can I do so that I can get this training done in the next month? What can I do? you're taking back control of how you're spending your time. And that's going to make a huge difference, right? So transformation is possible, and it's a total game changer when you start taking back control of how you think about time. And if you're struggling with those time paradigms, I get it, because I'm there. We've been there. Sometimes we don't even see them when we're struggling with them for ourselves. We don't even recognize them. But if you need help making those mindset shifts, my Creative Jumpstart program is going to help you do that. And I love helping people make those mindset shifts, the mindsets they need to succeed. That's what I'm all about here at Creative Jumpstart and Create What You Want with Shauna St. James. So go ahead and message me if you have any questions and you want to talk more about that. I would love to get a side conversation going with you. And also, thank you for being here every Monday with me and Create What You Want with Shauna St. James. And I'll see you next week. Take care.